Happy holiday. Everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports, and do we have a present for you today? With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Taking a look at Boston, they've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded.
And this is the second game of a home and away. Last time they lost on their home court. Now they're playing this team on the road, so they're looking to kind of extract a little revenge here in this next meeting.
Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
Neesmith has earned the green light from three-point territory. Knock it in, Aaron.
Now, here's Siakam. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Pass to Thor. Right wing. Here's Suggs. Doncic outside. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Now Halliburton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton, you've got to love to play with this guy.
Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant. Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You can just see how patiently Luka just waits for the defense to react, and then boom, he hits you with his move.
Pass to Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Neesmith has got 6 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Left side, Bain buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Tatum for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Pass to Toppin. Suggs with the steal. Doncic outside. Tatum looking around. Here's Thor. Shot clock at 3. There's the pick. Here's Doncic. They get it back.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Nembhard. Back to Toppin. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he's good on the 3 ball. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Here's Halliburton. He has 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
To the paint. Lets it go. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Neesmith has got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks that they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Garza. Floats one up. Pacers with the rebound. Endora's Rick Carlisle, now in his 2nd stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Kevin?
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Millsap. Here's Huff. Still without a basket. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Petrovic. Fires the 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Walker. Boucher with the steal. Here he goes. Now Hauser. The second chance effort. 6 to shoot. And he sinks the layup. Hauser's got his first basket.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Pritchard. And Walker with a clear pass to the hoop.
TJ McConnell is the prototypical definition of disruptive defender. Gets things started right there.
Lador's T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connect for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
Here's Petrovic following the score by Indiana.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Pritchard with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Pass to Garza. Hands it from downtown. Garza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Puts one up from 19. The putback. And it's Millsap with the extra effort.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Outside Mathurin. And a wide open look for Walker. Not 3 off the mark. Celtics trailed by 13. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Petrovic. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Millsap has the open look. Here's Huff. And that one is hammered home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And the shot goes down. Tatum's got his second basket of the night. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The triple! Doncic!
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll? Yeah, that's in my bag.
Toppin can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 11. Doncic with it. He has 5. The 3 from Tatum. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Tatum's got his third basket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
With some arc. And Nembhard lays it up and in. Nembhard's got his second basket of the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Suggs. And he drops it in from the low post.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Halliburton on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you guys.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Indiana's shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Celtics trailed by 7. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
Pass to Millsap. And he drives in. And Millsap slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And it's Hauser in the corner. Here's Petrovic. A putback. Garza. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as many as 14 points.
That's about powerful. Mathurin knows when to score an easy dunk.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Now Boucher. He has 6. Here's Garza. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
3 shots.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Pacers leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Millsap. Safety move. Boucher with the rebound. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the
47. It's time to get it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Austin with the ball. 8-point game. On the wing, Bain. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bain with the steal. Pass to Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
My goodness, the ability to adjust to defenders all around him makes Jason Tatum special. That's big-time hoops, folks.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Back to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
This guy's so calm under pressure. And then the awareness of Luka Doncic, knows where the clock is at all times.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Millsap. Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. Outside for Millsap. On the high post. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Now, here's Doncic. Over to the left wing. 4, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
T.J. McConnell is just the classic setup point guard. That is on time and on target.
Suggs. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Mathurin. Now Jackson. Layup no good. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Now Toppin. Oh, and dug after another. Woo!
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Payne and get the three.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You've got to be selective.
Now Toppin. There's the three. And there's the three.
The very definition of a stretch four. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Tatum outside. Sinking the tough shot. Jason Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Suggs outside. There's a good screen. Here's Payne. Doncic right side. Puts up the three. Cleared away by Toppin. Here's Indiana. They've led by as many as 14 points. Missed on the three. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Halliburton. From long range. It misses. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.